not utilizing free tickets to a football match.
This is the second half, Mesa versus FLC.
That's a sin.
It is.
Wednesday, October 13th.
Fort Lewis with possession and the kickoff to start the second half. They're moving right to left on your radio dial to begin the second half. 1-0, they have the lead. 45 minutes up on the clock for the second half.
So Ed, it looks like we got the same starting 11 as we started the half with. We've got Halinga and Egbon back up top, and Streetel on the left side, and Schizler on the right side.
And this is Egbog maintaining possession immediately to start this one off. Comes back here to the near side. Pass over the middle, taken away by Mesa State. They're challenging forward. They try to float one over the top of the defense, but it's not there. Oh, run over by one of the midfielders. And the call made.
That's Lauren Riley that took that hip tackle there. And also I wanted to make a note that looks like Madison Welcome has recovered. She took an injury right there at the end of the first half.
Yeah. Family listening for Miss Welcome. Don't worry about it. She's back out and playing.
Thank some of the partners.
I know we have lots of listeners down in the Phoenix area that a lot of these girls are all from the Gilbert area, and they listen to us
quite regularly on the World Wide Web. Ball goes in touch at midfield. Mesa with possession. Short throw in comes to one of the Fort Lewis players. I believe that was Benavides taking that one over. Back passes to the defense. They kick it forward, but taken away by Mesa State. They now have numbers forward. Running through the defense and a pass off to the right side. Trying to get around her defender. Kicks it forward to space, but good defense that time by Romero. Causes the ball to run in touch, and Fort Lewis will gain possession on the throw-in. Romero with the throw-in. Comes down to Strudel. Strudel kicks it forward to Halinga. Halinga got possession against one defender, but the defender kicks it out of harm's way. Comes down to the defense. Taken by Tegmeyer, now stolen away by Mesa State. Good little foot tackle that time by Fort Lewis, but they kick it out of the way. Welcome. Oh! Little mix-up there, and Welcome headed that ball forward, and it took a wrong bounce off her head and came down in front of the keeper, and I think Welcome's thanking her right now, as one of the Mesa State players almost had a free shot. Good punt forward this time. Mesa State, though, maintains possession, and one touches it back to the defense, now into space, and running forward on it, Mesa State. They'll have a shot from the right side. And it bounces over the head of the defender. Mesa's got it, and we're gonna get no foul called. Not enough, not anywhere near enough. Mesa maintains possession, kicks it back forward into the box, but kicked out of harm's way by the defense.
Yeah, some of the folks were suggesting that should have been a penalty kick.
Schizler now with a run up the right side. Nah, wasn't even close to anywhere near. Eyes were on the ball, not on the defender. And you're not going to get that call. Official was in perfect position. Good cross for Fort Lewis, all by herself, and trying to head it in was Megan Streudel. And the keeper that time, that is Collar for Mesa State corner. And it floats into the middle. It's headed by a Fort Lewis player, but over the bar and in touch for a goal kick.
Yeah, that was Elena Benavides that got ahead on that, and she didn't get on top of it too well, and therefore it went a little bit too high.
Goal kick for Mesa State. This is number 12. Where Nikki taking the kick comes to midfield on a line drive. Kick forward by Benavides. Now to Tegmeyer. To the left wing. To Schumacher. Pass back to number 25, Riley. Riley forward to the right wing to Schizler. Shouldering her way through it, but kicked out of bounds. And in touch for Mesa State.
I missed what happened there, Ed. It looked like maybe there was a stoppage in play for a second.
Free stoppage in play. Comes back to Fort Lewis on the throw-in, and they've got him man forward. This is Halinga moving up the left side. And she is knocked and pushed in the back, and this could be her yellow card. That was a potential breakaway. There was a player there. This is going to be a yellow card. He's stopping the clock. And with Halenga moving forward, there were defense back, but she had that right wing. And the push in the back and the push down from behind. This is number 8, Sarah Eggbaum taking the shot. Fort Lewis lined up on the 18, only 2 defenders back. Eggbaum looking inside. Fort Lewis making their run. This one is floated, but the wind's going to catch this and send it over the bar and into touch on the far side.
Yeah, Sarah Eggbaum, I think, would like to have that one back. That probably wasn't her best effort there on that free kick.
Goal kick for Mesa State. 39:58 to go in the game. 1-0. Skyhawks with the lead. And it's a short line drive. Goal kick, bounced down and taken away by Eggbaum. Eggbaum trying to look numbers forward. Going to the left side. Good pass into space. Being chased down by Schisler, but went off the head of a Mesa State player and kicked forward. Again, Mesa State taking over at midfield. And stolen back. That defense gets back so quickly. They're playing one touch forward. Now numbers forward. Tegmeyer going up the right side. Comes back into space. Stolen away by Mesa State. They kick it in touch in front of the Fort Lewis bench. It'll be Fort Lewis throw-in. Good throw-in coming over the head of the defense. This is a shot and just wide of the net on the far side. Halenga taking the goal kick. Not a strong kick, but it takes a Mesa State bounce and a roll, but it's going to go in touch, fortunately, here on the near side. Throw-in for Fort Lewis. This will be Romero. Over the top to Eggbaum. Heads it up and forward. Comes down to Mesa State. Fort Lewis all over it. But Mesa State regains possession this side. A little twist and pass to herself. And holding firm Romero with the ball. Helping out Strudel. And a little one-touch takeaway by Mesa State. They kick it forward, but taken away by Welcome. Welcome forward to Halenga. Halenga maintains possession through the defense, taken by Schisler, far side. She crosses over the middle. One touches it, give and go by Eggbaum to Benavides. They'll touch it back to the defense and reset. They spread the field up the right side, try to catch it through the defense, but they're equal to it and take the ball away. They go up the left side. Good pass. Flick forward to herself. Mesa State tries it, but Fort Lewis is there to take it away. They'll kick it back forward to Schumacher. Schumacher gets it forward to Halenga, to Eggbaum. Pass to space to Schisler on the right side, but a little bit too short, and the keeper comes up and takes that away. Keeper directing traffic. She'll punt this one forward. She's got the wind in her favor, and this one comes deep into Fort Lewis territory. Ball is hipped out of the way and taken by Fort Lewis. A good spin move by Riley that time through the defense, and she gets it one touch forward. Halenga can't get her foot on it, and Mesa State will take this one. They move it to midfield, pass back to the defense. Coming up the left side, Mesa State. Forward, but Riley is there to stop this one, and she lets it roll in touch on the far sideline, deep in their own territory.
Yeah, I had an opportunity to talk to Lauren Riley at the reception last Saturday night, and she's played just about every position on the soccer field, from defense to midfield to playing up top.
Valuable soccer player when you can do that. Mesa State now with control on their own defensive end. They'll switch sides to the right. Coming up the right wing and losing control, getting a good pass off to a teammate to maintain possession. Defense quickly collapses on Mesa State, so a pass back to the defense. Kick forward to the midfield. No one there for Fort Lewis, so Mesa State maintains possession. They try to go to the left side, but they split defenders, and Fort Lewis takes it. Now they're going to say Fort Lewis guilty of pulling a shirt. That's a call that a referee has the right to make, and you never know if they're going to make it until the foul happens, and he wants to call that.
Yeah, every once in a while, he'll let that go, but this time he decided to call it.
Referee trying to, I think, just slow. And easily catching that one is the keeper for Fort Lewis, far to the left of her goal.
And many times with that shirt pulling, it can be persistence. You know, he'll let it go, and then all of a sudden he'll just call it because it's been too many times in a row.
Exactly right. Mesa State taking it over. Back in the defense, they've got a forward ahead, but the ball takes a Fort Lewis roll all the way back to the keeper once again.
Because any good player is going to force the referee to make a call. They'll keep pushing it until he actually makes the call.
Don't I know that one? Kick back to the defense for Mesa. They maintain possession. Mesa now with numbers on the possession time. Fort Lewis steals this, just as I say it, but Mesa State get it back. They'll push it to midfield. In the center of midfield, now they'll move it forward, pass back, and the flick forward to a running striker, but there again, the keeper for Fort Lewis. Cricket grabs that ball and punts it forward. Got Eggbom moving forward on the right wing. Eggbom heads it to herself, and running through, Schisler runs over the ball. Mesa State gains it back. Kicks it into their own zone, but taken by Schumacher and headed forward back to midfield. Being chased down, Tegmeyer wants to get it back. And Schumacher kicks it in touch on the follow-up. Throw in for Mesa State. They keep it on their left side. Now forward in space, and Fort Lewis comes forward, comes off one of the Mesa State players who overruns the ball, to the good fortune of the Fort Lewis keeper, who takes it back. Wow.
Yeah, that ball had a funny spin on it, and it caused the Mesa State player to overrun it, and Schmelze was able to pick that ball up, fortunately.
Mesa State here again with time of possession here early in the second half. Keep it over the middle. Good defensive play that time by Welcome. And Fort Lewis takes it back up the right side. This is Halenga with a back pass. Now up to Benavides, who brings it to space right side to Halenga, and kicked in touch safely by Mesa.
You know, even though Mesa's, applying a little bit of pressure here, our shape on the back four is really, really solid.
Quick pass up the middle. They got an open Eggbom. Tries to kick it through, but the defense comes back and saves it from going to the end line. She'll kick it out quickly over the far sideline for a throw-in at the flag for Fort Lewis. Line drive shot right into the 18, and this one is kicked over the end line for a corner kick for Fort Lewis.
Corner kick.
This will be their sixth of the game to no corner kicks for Mesa State. And there's a short corner coming forward. No defenders. Far post with the kick. It's in. Goal for Lewis.
Beautiful header there by Megan Streetel. That was just textbook. She waited. She was on the far post. She was unmarked. And all she had to do was really just make solid contact. And the keeper was out of position. And boy, 2-0 Fort Lewis with 32 minutes left in this second half.
Wow, Lauren, I couldn't believe how wide open she was. No one challenged her.